Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, when Stacey asked me to walk her down the aisle, I told her I'd be very proud and very honoured, and which I am. I do thank you for that. To see you today was amazing. I'm very proud of you.
Well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome to Stephen and Stacey's wedding, or should I say Mr. and Mrs. Martin. And yes, I am a foreigner and I speak kind of funny, right? So firstly, I'd like to say a few thank yous. Firstly to the Minister for a fantastic service.
Now then, here we are today. A lovely wedding of a wonderful bride. Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she lovely? Your hair beautiful, your veil, your dress, your flowers, and then what got you? The handsome groom. Here we are today to see the wedding of two long-standing friends of mine, known for many years. Their names are Stacey Louise Livingston and Stephen George Martin.
As we all know, Stephen and Stacey, you were shortly gone on your honeymoon. And maybe, for 10 minutes of that time, you may think of your the wee ones, your treasures. Well, as it so happens, I brought a couple of photos with me. No, it's to take with you in your honeymoon, so you remember your little treasures, right? I'll just give you them now. There you, Stacey. What about you, Stephen? Oh, sorry. I'm mixed up, son. I always got mixed up with you. Anyway, would you show your guests the photos of your treasured ones?
Secondly, I'd like to thank the guys from the ST Owners Club for the Guard of Honour that they put on for Stephen today. Now, the ST Owners guys that are in here might not know this, but Stephen's not always had the best taste in cars, right? He still hasn't, in my opinion. I'm a Honda driver, he's a Focus driver, but he used to be the proud owner of arguably the worst hot hatch of all time, the Citroen Saxo VTS. Now, one particular car sticks to mind. What it is, Stephen's a really impetuous person, okay? And if he doesn't have it yesterday, he's not happy. And generally the petted lip comes out and he goes in a real stonker of a mood. Honestly, he does. So he phones Lynn up. I've seen this brilliant car on the internet. It's the best in Britain. It's this, it's that. It's the greatest car of all time. Unfortunately, it was about 40 miles outside Bristol. So what Stephen did, he got a single plane ticket, never a good idea when you're going to buy a car, to Bristol. So I said to him, look, you want to phone your Uncle Phil? Now Phil actually restores beautifully classic Alfa Romeos, and his cars are absolutely stunning. But no, the boy Blunder here, he knows exactly what he's doing, he knows exactly what he's looking for. So off he trops, he flies down. So next thing we know, he's somewhere north of Birmingham. Phone goes, it's broke down, bonnet's up, this, that, and that. Right? So Lynn then spent about 3 hours lying to try to set up a lift, recovery to bring back up the road, lying through her teeth, saying that she'd had this, that, and that. So he turns up in the wee small hours with what can only be described as the most hideous fluorescent green car that you've ever seen in your life. And the paintwork had looked like it had been put on with a plasterer's trowel. You could actually pick it off with your fingers, it was that thick. It was mental. So we got it to the garage, he put it on the ramp, phones up, car's no good. It's about 3 cars welded into one. It was completely unsafe to drive, and he was thinking he was going to do a 200 mile trip from Bristol in it. Absolute nightmare. So, but that wasn't exactly one of his best buys, I can tell you.
Who gives Stacey to marry Stephen? Come forward, sir. Come forward. Take the bride's hand, please. Put it in the hand of the groom. It's hot and sweaty. Don't worry. It's hot and sweaty. No. This hand. That's it. Thank you, sir. There you get a wee seat. I call upon these persons present to witness that I, Stephen George Martin, do take you, Stacey Louise Livingston, to be my lawful wedded wife. You just said awful. You said awful. To be my lawful wedded wife. Good lad. Good. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. Or to love and to cherish. You get it. Till death us do part. According to God's holy law. This is my solemn vow. Lovely. Big clap for that, please. Yes. Go. Yeah, good clap for that. Good boy. Yeah, good boy.
The 2 teddy bears, just to put you in the picture, are actually made from a dressing gown and various garments that belonged to the grandparents, and we got them a wee while back as wedding presents for Stephen and Stacey. But there was a house coat that belonged to his granddad, which was really special to him, and we actually got it made into a teddy bear for them by a fabulous lady. So ladies and gentlemen, one more time, could you please be upstanding? And it's to absent friends.
I give you this ring. As a sign of our marriage. With my life I honour you. All that I am I give to you. All that I have I share with you. Maybe. From this day forward. Place the ring, please, on Stephen's fingers, you see. His fingers swell up with nerves. Now, hold on, look at me. You've come to the family and friends, the presence of God, love the wedding part, exchanging, I praise you now, happy to be, husband and wife, name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Whom therefore God has joined together, let no one dare to cast asunder. Aye. Kiss the bride, clap and cheer. You get that? Now we kiss. Or kiss.
Now, it was a surprise when Stephen asked me to be his best man, and I haven't exactly been a positive influence. I met him when he was 19. He was a stroppy, bad-tempered, spoilt. It's 11 years on, and he's still stroppy, bad-tempered, and spoilt. Right? And it's been a tough task, actually, being his best man. I mean, try being the best man to a teetotal, petrol-head prude. Right? There's no weekend in Magaluf. No, it's bother. Got it, man. No Benidorm. No Benidorm. No. No strippers. No lap dances. Come on. It's been a tough gig, but honestly, I was actually going to arrange a best man do, so we could all go to have some fun, like, you know.
Give a very warm welcome to our new bride and groom, Stacey Steven.
On this special day, myself and no doubt all of the guests here this evening wish you both all the luck and the love in the world for a loving and successful marriage.
On behalf of myself, Lynn and Damien, I'd like to welcome Stacey to the family. That would be the Todd Martin clan. I'm not altogether sure she knows what she's letting herself in for, to be fair, but that's first point. But ladies and gentlemen, one last time I'd like you to be upstanding, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you your bride and groom. Right, let's get pished.